Hi everyone, my name is Bryn Smirnoff and I'm the Senior Social Media Campaign Strategist for Students Opposing Speciesism, or SOS, which is basically a really long way to say that I run the SOS Instagram account. Speaking up for causes that I believe in has always been a part of my DNA. I attended my first gay rights parade in the 8th grade and later attended women's marches, climate strike rallies, Black Lives Matter protests, and more. I've always used my voice to stand up against the injustices I see in the world, and over the last 3 years, it's been my full-time job here at PETA. When I was in college at the University of Arkansas, I became a PETA campus representative and felt so empowered to make change at my school. Once I graduated, I started my career helping other student activists. The SOS Instagram account is a platform that elevates the voices of students like you and inspires others to join our movement to end speciesism by sharing the powerful protests, disruptions, and events that you all are organizing with your hubs. When I'm not doing all of that, you can find me running, hanging out with my cats, Mari and Apollo, or sitting by the beach reading. We've all been told to be careful about posting online because things on the internet can last forever. Usually this is framed as a bad thing, but I say it can be good. We want our message of animal liberation to last forever. We want our protest photos to stand the test of time. We want the graphic footage of the animals exploited in so many industries to be burned into the collective subconscious so that when we end speciesism for good, because we will, it can never penetrate society again. Putting yourself out there and going against the grain can be scary, but the more of us who do it, the less alone we will be. With all of that said, I'd like to present ways you can win animal rights by capturing photos and videos of your events and creating unique content for your followers. There are so many different platforms and features, from TikTok to Instagram Reels, carousels, and stories. But in order to create powerful content for any of these, you need to capture the power of your event in photos or videos. Here are some questions you can ask yourself before an event and before posting content. What's happening at the beginning, middle, and end of the event? Who's the target? What are the visuals, like costumes or props? Who will be attending? What story or whose story are you telling and why? Think about how you want to share this information online, and then create opportunities to capture content and collect photos and videos that will be effective. Plan a skit, a chanting sequence, or an interview with your members, and set aside time to get footage of it. And think about where you want to arrange your members for photos. In this example from our Cleveland hub, the activists are arranged nicely so that you can see their posters and their pig masks. Plan all of this before your event starts, and we'll get to some specifics later. Then text yourself a checklist or use a notes app to check things off as you go to ensure that you get everything you need before the end of your event. When trying to grow your hub, posting content from behind the scenes can be very helpful. Show people what they'll be getting in on when they join. You can post photos of your group making posters before a protest, creating masks for a demonstration, or interviewing your SOS Hub members to find out why they joined. Check out this example from our University of Central Florida hub. It has over 1,000 views. Hub members were making posters before their SeaWorld protest. Showing people what goes on behind the scenes can help them feel more connected to you and invested in your hub. You can even go live during your events so that people who couldn't attend physically can take part in the action. Here are a few things to keep in mind when thinking about photo composition. Try to capture most of the content at the height of excitement, which is usually at the beginning of an event. Get close-up shots and ones from farther away. Get creative with filters and effects on stories or TikTok, but don't forget to get unfiltered content as well. Make sure your protest posters are clear and legible, like this example from a protest in Los Angeles. The photo on the left is the original photo, which shows an activist holding a poster. On the right, you can see I've emphasized the dark gradient effect to make the poster pop even more. Capture photos and videos that tell the whole story by including surrounding elements like an entrance sign, people passing by, costumes and props, and activists in action. This is an example of capturing an entrance sign, Urban Outfitters, and our UCLA activists are arranged so that each poster is visible. It's best to designate one person as the photographer or videographer. This ensures that one person can focus on getting the perfect shot. Does someone in your hub have a newer phone? Use the newest phones to capture the clearest and highest quality photos possible. And hot tip, look at your content as you go to make sure it's framed correctly, sounds clear in the case of videos, and is free of the dreaded in-frame finger. If you don't have a large hub, don't be discouraged. 1 or 2 people can still make a huge difference for animals if they take action. Ask your siblings or parents to attend your events. They can help by taking photos. And make sure you're participating in online actions like posting a selfie with a powerful message, signing an action alert, or sharing PETA's breaking investigations with your followers. Content is only as good as its shareability. That's the driving force for all content creators and is the catalyst for content that goes viral. When making a shot list, think about the photos or videos that you share on social media. What inspires you to repost something? Here are some important characteristics of shareable content. It has visual appeal, resonates with followers by speaking to their interests, causes, and beliefs, and is valuable and informative. People want to share content that they have a connection with, whether it's emotionally, intellectually, or as entertainment. Let me guess, you've shared a hilarious TikTok skit about oat milk, a post exposing the ways animals suffer, and a meme about how awful SeaWorld is. That's because they're relevant, educational, and part of your identity. That's what we're aiming for, to create content that is as shareable as possible. Why? The more content shared, the larger our audience, and the more eyes on our important message of animal liberation. Now let's talk Instagram Reels and TikTok. More than ever before, people are sharing short-form videos. These are fun as well as easy and quick to watch, but they pack a memorable and entertaining punch. When capturing footage for Instagram Reels or TikTok, the 3 biggest things to think about are current trends, the story you're telling, and your transitions. Let's take a look at some great examples. This one uses a popular song and has received almost 1 million views. This one is a great example of using transitions to go from clip to clip. It's received over 100,000 views. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I could take you for a ride. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way you like. If you're feeling like you need a little bit of company, you met me at the perfect time. This is an example of using a trend and giving it an animal rights twist. It's got over 200,000 views. TikTok and Instagram Reels are known for micro-trends, and everything is always changing in the world of social media. Be sure to follow other accounts and check the trending and discover sections of these platforms to see what people are up to. Adding music to your videos is a great way to translate an animal rights protest into a trendy video that a lot of people will want to watch. Here are a couple of examples from Starbucks sit-ins hosted by our University of California Davis Hub and our University of Central Florida Hub. They received thousands of views.
Hi, I'm Kara. I'm the SOS Hub organizer at UC Davis, and we are here at Starbucks to protest their absurd vegan surcharge on non-dairy milk. You can help us urge Starbucks to end their Speciesism surcharge by texting COST to 73822. Together, we can convince them to stop penalizing people for making kind decisions.
Dairy farmers forcibly impregnate cows and take their babies to use their milk to sell at places like Starbucks.
Record several short clips at your demo and piece them together with various transitions, fun visual elements, and other effects. Be sure to include memorable bites and phrases that emphasize our message of ending speciesism. Captions are an important way to inspire your followers and members to be active with your hub and help paint a picture beyond the image that you've posted. When writing your captions, think about your tone of voice and keep it consistent from post to post so that people will recognize your style. Captions are also a great place to engage with your followers by asking them a question or giving them an action step, like having them comment on the post or share it to their story. This is an example of a carousel we posted about vegan milk. We asked people to comment on it with their favorite vegan milks, and we got a lot of great responses. Hashtags for topics of interest get thousands of views, so be sure to use them in your captions. Using around 8 to 12 hashtags is an effective way to get more eyes and more engagement on your Instagram posts. Posts that include at least one hashtag get an average of 12.6% more engagement than posts without any. We usually include end speciesism, animal rights, vegan, animal, cruelty-free, and of course, PETA x SOS. Hashtags work by organizing and categorizing photos and videos, and people can actually follow specific hashtags. Community hashtags connect like-minded users around a specific subject. They're a great way to connect with others, improve the shareability of your posts, gain followers, and grow your own community. Campaign hashtags like End Monkey Terror Experiments and Hers Not Yours usually run for a limited period of time. They're great for building a lot of engagement. Posting your hashtags in the first comment of your post is a great way to make your caption the star of the show without compromising any of the engagement you get with hashtags. Using hashtags specific to a location like your city or school can help people in your area find your hub, and you'll be reaching people locally with your message. As you can see, we posted our caption for this Urban Outfitters protest reel and included the hashtags in the first comment. We have our campaign hashtag, The Face of Fashion is Fear, with our location hashtag, Philly, along with some others. Have a complex issue you want to unpack or just have a lot to say about something? Creating a carousel post is a simple way to inform your followers about a particular topic. You can have up to 10 slides, and each one should be shareable. Choose trendy colors and fonts when designing your slides, and include striking photos and other visual elements. If you don't have Photoshop, try sites like Canva that can help you design eye-catching slides with their various templates. Your first slide should be your title slide with a captivating image, and your last slide should be your call to action or your list of sources. This example from our Bruins Opposing Speciesism Hub has a title for each slide, along with text and photos. Our vegan cheese carousel is broken down by brand, and we've included photos of various vegan cheeses and ways people can use them in recipes. It's packed with information, visually appealing, and shareable. Research your topic and then break it down into digestible sections for each slide. You don't want to crowd your slides with too much information, so be succinct. People should be able to read each slide easily in a short amount of time. Carousels are also great for storytelling. This carousel tells the story of Jake, a calf born into the veal industry. We've paired our text with striking photos that will help people engage as they read his heartbreaking story. It's our job to tell animals' stories. If we don't, who will? Lastly, keep your followers and yourself motivated by celebrating victories along the way. This reel, featuring SOS member Jamie from New York City, was posted after Canada Goose announced that it would be going fur-free after a years-long campaign. It's our most viewed reel of all time.
You did it! Canada Goose has finally conceded and will stop using fur.
It took years of relentless campaigning by SOS members, including protests, exposés, and bold ads. This huge victory will spare coyotes from being violently caught and killed. Your activism helped make this possible.
Acknowledging victories, large or small, creates an opportunity to pause and reflect on how far we've come as we think about the important work that we'll continue to do until we've ended speciesism. There are so many other tools and topics I could share with you about Instagram, TikTok, and using social media to make a difference for animals. But that's all the time I have for today. Thank you.